This is Matt from MGM Technologies, and today we're going to be running a test on this Emery Thompson batch freezer. This is the CB-350 model. You can do about 6 quarts of ice cream. Today we're making apple cider sorbet per Emery Thompson's recipe. So we've got about 4 quarts of apple cider, can of high filling, and then we're going to use 2 pounds of sugar here. So we'll get started. What we can do first is we can power on the rotation of the machine. I'm going to have it set to about 200 RPM here. You can see the blades moving in there. I do have the top cover off back here, but a little bit easier to pour everything in with that. And then come over here, turn on our refrigeration. And you can hear that kick on. So next, we'll start adding our apple cider. We've got this nice sheet right here. Let it all up in, and you can hear the blades quiet down a little bit. I'm going to turn this down a little bit just until the apple cider gets a little bit less energetic. Next we can start adding in our sugar, so we're going to use about half this bag. I'm going to do my very best pouring it in here. A little challenging to do one-handed. Probably about a quarter of the bag, and we can start adding some of the apple pie as well. This is stickier in here than I thought it would be. Add some more cider to wash that down a little bit. There it goes. You never want to stick your hand in there when this is operating. Get some more sugar in. I'm waiting on a fork here to push some of this down a little more. My first time making this, so I'm novice. This should take about 15 minutes, start to finish here. Well, freezing time in the cylinder once we get everything loaded. Bit of agitation to get down there. Alright, there we go. You can actually already tell, like, it's almost a slush-like consistency already. Try adding the rest of the can here, and hopefully we don't get too stuck. to rest. Keep adding in some more sugar and apple cider. And that should be about half my sugar here. And I'm going to pour in just a little bit more, clear off the chute. This recipe called for about 3.5 quarts, so I can keep going a little more. That's probably good just about there. You usually don't want to fill up your cylinder all the way. And now I can put our top back on so I don't get splashed with all this. Contact info is here if you've got any questions on this unit. Back up. You can see, once again, we're kind of back to like almost a slushy-like consistency. With these batch freezers, it's not going to fully freeze your ice cream or your sorbet, but what you do is you'll be able to get the liquid while it's still liquid enough to go down that chute. You can load up your containers, and from that point you can put it into either a blast chiller or a normal freezer will do, a little less capacity, as long as it's nice and cold, right? And it hardens the ice cream, and after a couple hours, ready to eat. I think we're getting pretty close to the desired product consistency, actually, with this a little faster than I anticipated. So we'll be filling up one of these containers. I'm going to put my phone down for a second so it will pick up. And from here we can dispense out. And you can see it's a pretty good consistency. Probably needs a couple more minutes, but definitely freezing. This is sorbet, so it's not going to be quite the same consistency as you'd expect from a soft serve, or not a soft serve, but a hard serve ice cream. actually getting so cold we've got ice forming right here. I would say this is probably right about where we're looking at. You can see some chunks floating in there. So once again, open this here. And we just throw this handle, and you can see, great product, good consistency. That's exactly what you're looking for. Once again, this is an Emery Thompson CB-350. Our contact info is here. I'll try and show the serial on this unit. The serial is right there. If you have any questions, give us a call.